啊啊！喂喂喂，喂喂喂喂喂，啊，不错不错。嘿嘿嘿嘿，嗯，嘿嘿嘿嘿，嗯。嘟嘟嘟，啊，Expecto Patrona Dibitos。啊，要上课了。嗯哼哼，啊，这没一点湖泊，我是真的就好了。
He has a special knack. It's tormenting Professor Black.
Accio.
Oh, 笑什么？
Oh, such fun!
破个任务。要做啥任务呢？ 迷之鸟，这可以。哦，迷踪鸟。
Crucio. Incendio. Accio. Glacis. Accio. Incendio. Crucio. Accio. Incendio. Glacis. Potato. Stupefy. Crucio.
Cursius。
Accio.
Accio。
Glacis. Crucio. Glacis. Potato. Stupefy. Incendio. Glacius. Accio. Crucio. Incendio. Glacius. Accio.
训啊！
Rebellio.
没有。
Revelio. This looks intriguing.
So tricky。 是，哎，做错了。
Someone. No, that's embarrassing, isn't it?
Potato. Accio. Incendio. Stupefy.
Do you find this out?
Incendio. Crucio.
Red Rock will lead us to victory!
Glacius. Accio. Incendio. Potato. Defender. Stupefy.
Lucky, that's all!
哎，怎么没中？
Incendio. Accio. Descendo. Arresto momentum. Crucio.
Crucius。
Expelliarmus. Control. You've won Revelio.
Hey, 可以抓哎。
Arresto momentum. Protego. Stupefy. Defender. Glacius. Arresto momentum. Revelio.
啊，不见了。
Glacius. There. No. Revelio. Glacius. Defender.
按住了。
Glacius. Incendio. Arresto momentum. Revelio.
我在下面，懒得下去。啊，紫色巨怪。 靠，太帅了吧！Yes， 嘿，这样飞得比魔法扫帚更快啊，快超多的。 哦，好绿哦，这个地方。
Revelio.
这个吗？我是要抓这个吗？
Defender. Protego. Stupefy.
差点死掉。
Crucio. Stupefy. Defender. Arrest their momentum. Hit.
哦，我抓那怪物在哪里啊？
Glacius. Defender. Crucio.
Crucius。
Arrest their momentum.
.是这里吗？这树感觉好像会动的感觉。水啊！
Assignment's all finished. Arrest their momentum.
会有坏人，僵尸啊！
Confringo. Crucio. Defender. Descendo. Confringo.
靠！哎呦！
Protego. Stupefy. Defender. Confringo. Descendo. Crucio.
Crucius。
Descendo. Confringo. Defender.
啊，没有吃到。在哪里？
Descendo. Confringo.
我靠，还有啊，太多只了吧？
Accio. Protego. Stupefy. Crucio.
是哦。
Stupefy. Confringo. Accio. Crucio. Descendo. Accio. Confringo. Accio. Descendo. Confringo.
嗯，
Revelio.
对哦。
Here.
我一直打开。在白天出席骑兽课，上课。哎呦，卡墙！
Slow down now. There we go.
驾！
No need to race now, my friend.
靠，太魔法了吧！
Faster, high wing.
城堡。
These rocks have seen better days.
都是坏的，之后再来破。哎呀，那么好看！唉，只希望我有一只这种鸟。还在下雪。
High wing, go!
I win, I win, go!
There's so much we don't know about beasts. So much to learn.
好恶心哦！
Excellent work today. Class dismissed.
Ugh. Can't say I'm terribly fond.
I take it you're ready to learn your...
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now, the exploding charm.
I will, Professor.
I will hold you to that. Now, you... Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile.
怎么样？爆爆点，爆爆点，大爆
Well
爆！
done. Now, let us put it into practice, shall we? Go ahead and try it on the pumpkin.
棒棒的，
Excellent wand work. Cast the spells just like that every time.
炸一下老
Forward
师，
and in control.
老师在哪里？爆爆点！哼，烂透了，没有用。重度伤害咒语，可在大范围内造成大爆炸。
Excellent. you have it well in hand.
Bombarda.
Bombarde。我想要学开锁哎，不然我2级的锁都不能打开。来找一下怎么开锁。阿罗哈莫啦。等我找到所有幻影远雕像后，我只在晚上，就晚上在霍格华兹跟火美村，还有一些村庄，太难了吧？有点想 Google。哪知道说什么
Professor, might I have a moment?
Yes. What is it?
那行。
I was wondering what inspired your interest in magical beasts.
Are you considering some sort of profession in the field?
哦，就可以。
I haven't decided quite yet, but I do find magical
我也
beasts
觉得蛮有趣的。
fascinating.
You do seem to engage well with the beasts in class. I believe that when choosing a path, particularly of a scholarly nature, one must take into account both one's enthusiasm for a particular subject, as well as how one may best serve the students to whom one is obligated to both inspire and teach.
Of
Inspire
course, Professor.
and teach.
When did your path become clear?
I recall it quite vividly. It was the summer between my 6th and 7th years. I read in the Prophet about a wizard who'd been selling okami eggs and disappeared in the mountains near my home. I knew of the okami, of course, from my studies, but they are native to lands east of here, such as India. I wondered if it was possible that an okami could be so nearby. Hence, I went to find it.
鸟蛇，对啊，鸟蛇是什么？
What type of beast is an okami?
It is a spectacular beast. A feathered, winged serpent-like creature that can grow or shrink to fit a particular space. Its eggs are made of pure silver, hence the desire to trade in them.
哦，
Seems quite a challenge finding an okami in the mountains.
It was. After a few days, during which my parents grew increasingly annoyed at my absence, I found what little remained of the wizard egg trader. He was near a tree hollow. And there, inside, was a nest with 7 silver okami eggs.
What did you do with them?
Nothing. Beasts are to be valued for what they can provide for wizard kind. Protective clothing, potion ingredients, even wand cores. Only poachers see the value in ending a beast's life for galleons. I left the eggs alone. I hid. And moments later, the beast flew right over my head. Breathtaking. She then seemed to all but disappear as she shrunk to fit into the hollow.
That sounds incredible.
Indeed. I knew in that moment that I needed to understand all that I could about beasts and ensure that wizard kind learned to benefit properly from them. Now, I trust that I have answered your question. You would do well to continue your study of beasts, regardless of your chosen path. Beasts and all that they provide will vastly improve your life, and perhaps one day even save it.
I shall remember that, Professor. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor. Thank you. 哦，不对，
Bombarda.
要干嘛？任务，扫帚剑，没问题。
Master High Wing!
我是 Highway 的。没了。哎，发现。
High Wing, go!
I win.
You come to the wrong place.
Here we are. Mr. Weeks wasn't wrong about the mountain views.
If it isn't the fastest Gryffindor.
Yes, it's me.
Hello,
电
Imelda.
爆他了。
So, another trial?
I'm try
Of course it's another trial. And you'd better be taking part.
Does this mean you've changed your mind about me?
Well, you're a step up from the good-for-nothings who usually challenge me. While they sit around and hope to be the best, I put in hours of practice. No one sets records by wishing for them, and I need strong competition to stay on top of my game. Are you going to try to beat my flying record or not?
Huh. Let's do it.
I'm ready to fly.
Finally, a decent challenge.
菜鸡电爆你！
Made it. Now that's more like it.
Yeah. 哈哈，我最快
Brilliant.
！Brilliant！Brilliant！
Now that's more like it.
That's more like it.
I'd say that was acceptable. Brilliant.
最佳时间被我打破了，还有几个？还有4个。 啊！我看我就要破纪录了。小蛋糕，小蛋糕，快2分钟。Yes。
That wasn't too bad.
You've improved, I must admit. That was a bloody good run.
明
Be
明就很
careful.
屌。
Earn a reputation for talent around here, and some people get put out about it.
Sounds like you're speaking from experience.
Yes, well, I am. Anyway, you didn't do abysmally. I can't deny that. But you'll not have the same luck on the South Coast course.
You said your reputation for talent put some people out. Like whom?
If you must know, I've had to deal with jealousy from members of my own house. When we were first years, Nerida Roberts and I spent loads of time on our brooms, pledged to fly every day. As my skill on a broom grew, rapidly I might add, Nerida suddenly didn't have time for flying practice. I tried to give her pointers, but she didn't. Poor thing spends all her time now dawdling by the lake, obsessed with mer people. Won't even learn to swim. I refuse to downplay my talents to coddle someone else's fragile ego. Anyway, I need to ready the next course. Stop by when it's ready, if you can handle it.
We'll see, won't we? Till next time.
I half expected you to back down. Rest on your laurels. See you at the South Coast trial, if you don't lose your nerve. To race this course again, visit the podium with the leaderboard, where you can start the race and check your time.
也是第1名的。啊，55。
Another successful flight. I should let Mr. Weeks know.
这是还是这个女生我。哦。车。
Bombarder!
If you ask any Hufflepuff, they'll tell you there's a badger in their common room.
I'd be glad if they let us convene at the Three Broomsticks instead.
Always wondered what the other house's common rooms look like. Ours is the best, of course.
Yeah.
Still, I do.
That poor first year trying to get into the Gryffindor common room. I swear the faculty was having them on.
逛一下好了，都来了。
Faster, high wing!
龙蛋哦，龟蛇蛋。
High wing! Go!
酷，这村庄。
Slow down now. There we go. Aloha Mora.
Aloha Mora.
Revelio.
哦，这里还有哎。
Bombarder. Confringo. Levioso. Accio. Descendo. Revelio. Incendio. Flipendo. Arresto momentum. Incendio. Glacius. Revelio.
奇怪啊， 哦，对吧？
Bombarder.
Revelio.
还没破吗？
Bombarder.
哦，后面。
Revelio.
哦啊，比我。
Revelio.
Oh, 哦，这边还有。
Bombarder. Confringo. Confringo.
Revelio.
No.
Confringo.
These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
Real.
Revelio.
Must have snuck in.
Oh, hard work and good luck go hand in hand.
Pardon me, sir.
Come. She's robbed almost everyone now.
I'm not sure I know.
Then you're the only one who doesn't know her. Good riddance, I said. I want her caught.
What exactly was...
A necklace belonged to the first of the Haggerty women. Hundreds of...
Are you sure, Cat...
Thanks to that... But she was the...
Why would Cat...
Do I look...
I could keep an eye...
You? Besides, the thing...
What do you have for sale?
Have sale.
What can I help you with today? It's, good luck for me you stopped by today.
真会说话。
I'd keep an eye on your belongings if I were you. Catherine will steal the eyebrows off your face, she will.
Not a day goes by.
Hello. I ought to look into this thievery business for Mr. Haggerty once night falls. Lumos.
最喜欢偷东西了。
Revelio.
Beetle the Bard is a bit too hairy-hearted for my taste.
Lumos.
Ooh. Yeah.
Bombarder. Revelio. Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin. Looks rather... Bombarder! Confringo! Revelio!
旁边有一个，
Confringo!
还有一个，
Revelio!
1、2、3。
Confringo!
重来了。啊，重来了。
Confringo!
Easy。
Certainly knew how to plan a city.
手里了。
Old Falco's savage been
Oh.
used to for so long, I don't remember who came before.
Lumos.
我
Now that
还
it's night, I ought to look into this thievery business for Mr. Haggerty.
是偷他的钱吗？
Historically speaking, there's never been a team like this year's Cannons.
Can't imagine how I'd have felt as a boy if my headmaster cancelled Quidditch.
I don't know about centaurs, but there hasn't been a dragon in history worth losing a hair over.
穿起来好帅哦，我怎么看起来好丑？好难看哦。那就最经典的霍格华兹。 好像更高级。金丝袍。这个好了。
Revelio，
跟随硬币。看到看到。
More gold. I must be getting closer. Be quiet. Not me. Hello? Crazy. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Ranrock has fooled you all. To your demise.
还有一个。哦。我。
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
你在哪里啊？在这里，在这里。
Revelio. Revelio.
Up for a bit of dying, are we?
啊，先不要打好了。这钱币酒。
Get my hands on Fig or that student.
A niffler. It wasn't Catherine Haggerty after all. Lumos. Revelio.
Aha, 我把它抓住。
Presto momentum. Revelio. That must be the Haggerty family heirloom. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Arresto momentum. Glacier. Revelio.
我在哪里啊？
Revelio.
看到。
Arresto momentum. Glacier. I wonder how Mr. Haggerty will take this news. His sister wasn't the thief, and his heirloom's coming home.
What was that? Thought you were an intruder!
Expelliarmus!
You don't believe you I will make you.
Protego!
Randock will unite us! Yeah!
Seen anything like that before?
I won't rest until you're dead.
Crucial. Expelliarmus! Bombard, Protego! Stupefy! Confringo! Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Revelio.
还有2个。没有哎。
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
啊，小回去跑。
There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there. Protego! I have some...
Nothing to unmask, was there?
Actually, sir,
What?
you know,
Catelyn was the only... But... Well...
as a matter of fact, I did.
Thank you. You don't... Catherine's a disappointment. What a strange world we live in. Suppose they can't send a Niffler to Azkaban. At least I got my heirloom back.
Hello, nice to see you again.
You as well. What can I...
I hear there's a gob...
I've been near it, but never in it. Ranrock's loyalist.
What sort of products do you...
I sell all... Fancied I could make...
How long have you been living in a...
All of my life. My...
Just having a look around. Thank you.
太猛了，哈哈哈。3根扫帚。
Glad you came.
I wish I had the courage to go into the forest.
Hello, Serona. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend.
靠，这是男的
Did you
哦。
ever find Lodgog?
I did, thank you. We had a good conversation. He sends you his best.
Glad to hear it. I shan't ask for details of your little chat, and I'll refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be, whatever your plans.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something?
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favour for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I don't believe I've met Mrs. Sprottle.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stay with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
Why does Mrs. Sprottle...
Dot's a skilled potion. An ordinary precaution that has...
Why did Mr. and Mrs. Sprottle have your box of letters after all this time?
It's one of a few that I had when I was young. Dot found it when she was clearing out a closet. Can't imagine what's in... You're welcome to...
I'll try to go and see...
It would mean the world. Aidan was bringing...
完全没有听他讲什么。
Just north of Hogsmeade.
Revelio.
Please do give Dot my love.
Hey. 现在都是妹子台就对了，没错。哎、真的，这边看最多的竟然都是妹子，女性粉丝偏高啊，最爱女性粉丝的。
Faster, High Wing!
What's the highway?
Let's go! Come on, High Wing! High Wing! Go!
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic.
I should dismount here.
Bardolph Beaumont should have returned by now. Had by dark wizards he was.
Excuse me. Did you say something about Bardolph Beaumont?
I did. I don't
We all
think
did.
we've met. I'm Dorothy Sprottle. I was just worrying about Claire Beaumont's brother Bardolph, only he's gone missing. Rumour is he was seen in the forest practicing dark magic. Saw him myself near some ruins with Rookwood's lot I did. I fear he got himself into trouble with the Ashwinders.
especially if he made them a promise he couldn't keep. I'd help search for him myself, but no one will risk encountering Ranrock's loyalists. They seem to be everywhere.
感谢黄爸爸赞助，谢谢黄爸爸，谢谢黄爸爸，我保证毕业后再还你。谢谢黄爸爸。
Why would Bardolph want to get involved with the Ashwinders?
Oh, he had a terrible run-in with Ranrock's loyalists. I think he sought the Ashwind.
Do you think Bardolph may have simply run off?
No, he swore he'd be back in a fortnight.
I can certainly look out for him.
Any help would be appreciated. I can...
Bardolph, OK.
Claire will be at her shop if you'd like to speak with her.
在商店那边。
Upper Hogsfield is being terrorized by Ranrock's loyalists. It's not right.
Madame Beaumont.
Yes?
Mrs. Sprottle told me a little.
Oh, dear God.
She mentioned dark magic and even the Ashwinders.
Despite my repeated warnings, Bardolph's been experimenting with
3个人而已，
dark magic
拿1万的镜头。
I thought perhaps he'd get it out of his system and it would gradually stop.
不好意思，
But then one day,
以后我努力增加到
he didn't
10个
come
人，
home.
就可以对得起黄爸爸了。谢谢黄爸爸。
Could Bardolph have run off?
No, he'd never leave me here alone. He did speak of going to talk with Victor Rookwood. That worries me almost more than his attempts at mastering dark magic. Rookwood is as dangerous as Ranrock, in my opinion.
Is there anything your brother took with him that might help to track him down?
Only his satchel, journal, and a woolen jumper I knitted for him. That's all I can recall.
I'll let you know if I see or hear anything about him.
Thank you.
I should be going now.
I should be
Thank
going
you.
now. Thank you.
Bardolph, where are you? I'll not give up.
冲啊冲啊！
I should investigate.
哦，刚刚是竞技森林哦。
The wizards will be defeated.
Over here!
哎，很不错。
Expelliarmus! Confringo!
哎，他怎么卡住了？
Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Shit.
Past the river near the forest. I must be on the right track. Crucio.
Confringo! Defender! Expelliarmus! Accio! Descender! Depulso! Protect!
Is that Inferius wearing a wooden jumper? That must be Bardolph.
Stupefy! Accio! Depulso! Protego! Accio!
Crucio.
Stupefy! Stupefy! Accio! Depulso! Descendo!
Crucio.
Crucius.
Revelio.
哎呦，也都没了。哎，还有一只哎。
Defender. Accio. Depulsor. Descender.
哦，这是他的尸体哦。我小母后。好像打不死哎。
Depulsor. Descender.
避一下吧。怎么变僵尸了？两个咒语。
An entry from Bardolph's journal. He overheard whispers, a plan, something to do with him. Revelio.
还有风，还有风。哦，有人会创造形尸。
This mentions in theory, and something about it being Bardolph's turn next.
干，靠不了，丢脸哦！不要传群主啊！干嘛张校园？啊！要成为打败统神的人，不可能。
Descender. Depulsor. Crucio. Revelio. Protego. Stupefy. Revelio.
了解他的遭遇。
Stupefy. Bardolph's woolen jumper. I'm not sure Madame Beaumont would want to know what really happened to him. 向克莱尔回报。 Faster, High Wing! Away, High Wing! Away! Seems a pleasant enough little place. Ah, Upper Hogsfield. Now where to find Mrs. Sprottle?
Ranrock's loyalists are a menace. What can be done?
Madame Beaumont.
Oh,
他决定要追求崭新的人生了。
I'm afraid he's joined the Ashwinders and has no interest in returning. I'm truly sorry. Nice to see you again, Mrs.
Oh.
She thought you might need help.
And she's
I'm sorry for your...
Oh. If you...
Believe it or not,
Oh, that...
Serona also...
Indeed, he was hoping. The cavern is...
Do you remember any...
Oh, of course. I know.
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are.
处分。
Revelio.
哦，这么偏远哦。
High wing, go! No need to race now, my friend.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
High wing's fine.
Good. Whatever the
You said you had news?
It did. Did you know that they have... Does this have any...
It does.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poacher spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way.
那我们不要直接搭扫帚就好了。哦
A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious.
Accio, Caborso.
That's the third.
Hey, 办法。
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water. This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Revelio. Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Still smoking. They can't have been gone pelts. Poor beasts. Revelio. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep search. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
Beasts were made to be skinned and
Revelio.
Where's the mouth around here? So am I.
You better be a beast.
What was that?
Ooh. Oh.
I could swear there's something.
Thinking in terms of good and evil merely indicates a limited imagination, in my opinion.
Someone messing about?
Revelio.
That warrants a look.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
靠！
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word. Given how crowded it is here, how could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
A more hushed approach is
Revelio.
Someone's here. I sense it. Don't know what Victor was thinking straight at Barbara. It's Totalis.
Oh, 帅。
Revelio.
Revelio.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Ah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is going to get me precisely what I want.
Sickens me to work alongside any of them. Don't know how Ramrock's stomach's being near Rookwood. Foul beast.
Not much longer now. Soon our next one is
Totalis.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Oh God,
Something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her up, shall we? Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Hello, Hamora.
All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make and count.
Revelio.
What I wouldn't give to be a Teleguise right now.
Careful! I want his dragon intact!
完蛋了！还有个人吗？
You're the one we're looking for, ain't you, poor friend? Careful not to get...
Stop right there!
See how you like this?
What's that? I've never been one for dancing. I shall make most of you. I'll make most of you. Back in the ground with you. You'll have to fight eventually.
Descendo. Take one of my own and lift the cannon.
我靠！
The lab received.
Crucius.
We don't have time to free them now before more show up.
Confringo.
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
我靠！ Incendio.
This way.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was and the poachers saw us, which can...
Should we expect trouble from the poachers, given the trouble we just caused?
It'd be foolish not to expect it. I'm sorry to say that you likely have a larger target on your back now because...
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that...
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers. At least it'll be hard hiding something like...
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's... Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Lumos.
Oh, Hogwarts.
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the
要交作业了。卫斯理教授。
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Deek would like to talk with you when you have a moment.
按住。I'll
look after you.
拍谁。教授。
Revelio.
在干嘛？ 哦，好了。
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
Deek would like to talk with you when you have a moment.
怎么那么烂？到图书馆。
Revelio. Lumos.
恰远。
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere.
Revelio.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
Professor Weasley asked me to,
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humor me by answering a few...
Quiz?
Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun. None of the other students will try... they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions and then I'll hand... Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
The golden snidget.
Correct! Snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
对了，扶来扶去。
Felix Felicis.
Well done. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organized competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
死神的圣物。
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct. According to Beedle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
Ogre 吧？ Ogre 吗？ 这是鬼飞球啊！
The bludger.
I'm sorry, but the correct answer was the quaffle. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change species.
Yes.
True.
Actually, the answer was false. While Polyjuice potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving...
I'd like to answer more.
What?
划破前身是什么机构？巫师议会。
The Wizards Council.
That's correct. Which dragon breed is the smallest?
The Ukrainian Ironbelly.
No, I'm sorry, but though the Viper Tooth is the smallest breed, averaging at around 15 feet in length, it is also the fastest breed and feared for its venomous fangs. Who founded the village of Hogsmeade?
看这谁会知道？霍格吧。
Quincy Hogg.
No, the answer was Hengist of Woodcroft. It is believed that Hengist used the 3 Broomsticks Inn as his home. The hide behind was accidentally created by crossbreeding a ghoul with what other magical creature?
A demiguise.
Yes! What is the only spell known to repel a letterfold?
The Patronus charm.
Well done.
Patrona.
The only known survivor of a letterfold attack was a wizard named Flavius Belby, who was on holiday in Papua New Guinea at the time. Who published the law of elemental transfiguration?
看什么难啊？
Evangeline Orpington.
That's incorrect. The answer I was looking for was GAMP. One of the principal exceptions to GAMP. What does the Hogwarts motto translate to?
Knowledge is true magic.
Knowledge is the real magic.
No. The answer was never tickle a sleeping dragon. In Latin, the Hogwarts motto is Drake. Which magical creature is the only one known to produce eggs through its mouth?
The Ashwinder.
That's incorrect. According to parcel maps, each of the rune's paws' 3 heads serves a different function. Where is Ilvermorny's School of Witchcraft and Wizardry located?
Mount Greylock.
Well done! The American school was founded in the 17th century by Isolde Serre and What is the most powerful love potion known to wizard kind?
痴心水吧。
Amatentia.
That's the answer. Amatentia smells differently to every person, according to what they find attractive, such as dusty book covers or... Are you interested in continuing on to the next round? They're my most difficult questions.
哼，小蛋糕。
Give me your worst.
Wonderful. I do admire your thirst for knowledge. Emmerich the Evil was killed in a duel against whom?
Egbert the Egregious.
That's right. Emmerich gained notoriety for terrorizing villages in the south of England during the Middle Ages, when he was the master of the Elder Wand. If a chaser keeps their hand on the quaffle as it goes through the goal, what foul are they committing?
如果追踪手持有鬼飞球穿过球门，那追踪手犯了什么罪？握球入环。
Haversacking.
That's right.
跟足球一样。
is flying to intentionally collide with a player. Stooging is when 2 chasers knock the other team's keeper away from the goals so that a 3rd chaser can score. A bite from a mackled malaclaw has the unusual side effect of causing what?
Bad luck.
Correct. Native to the European coastline, the effects of a malaclaw's bite can last up to a week. What plant excretes stink sap?
Mimblelus Mimbletonia.
Correct. The Mimblelus Mimbletonia plant secretes stink sap as a defensive mechanism when touched. The pepper-up potion evolved from a remedy created by which 12th century wizard?
那这是谁知道？包曼赖特、阿希尔弗莱克。包曼赖特听起来蛮提神的。
Bowman Wright.
That's incorrect. The answer was Limfrid of Stinchcombe. Centuries later, Glover Hipworth would expand on Limfrid's previous work to create the pepper-up potion we know today. In The Wizard and the Hopping Pot, what does the elder wizard leave for his son?
哦，这玩我看过哎，一只拖鞋吧，一只拖鞋吧，拖鞋或更小的锅盆吧。
A single slipper.
That's correct.
Yes.
The story was created by Beadle the Bard, but there are a few versions. I won't spoil what the slipper was for if you haven't read it recently. The Snallygaster is native to which region of the world?
The Scottish Highlands.
No, the answer is North America. The part bird, part reptile is a distant relative of the Occamy and has serrated fangs and a bulletproof hide. Who is the Muggle knight featured in the Fountain of Fair Fortune?
Sir Luckless.
Correct!
Yes.
The 3 witches in the story are named Asher, Altheda, and Amata. Oh, I adore a story that ends with a twist. The world's largest kelpie is also known by what other name?
最大水怪，尼斯湖水怪，是吗？然后不是哎。
Gallangantua.
No, the answer was the Loch Ness Monster. The Office of Misinformation has worked diligently to discredit any Muggle evidence of the Kelpie's existence. Who was the first Minister for Magic?
Ethelred the Ever-Ready.
No, the first minister was Ulick Gamp. Gamp's greatest legacy was the founding of the Department of Magical Law Enforcement. It outlawed the unforgivable curses. You've answered all of my questions. It's nice to know there's another student who appreciates the value of knowledge. You might not have got very many right, but I'm sure you learned something regardless. Thank you for humoring me by participating. I had a splendid time. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
那继续跟他玩哦。试做。Cool.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
有雪人吗？好像雪快融化的感觉。好想养一只维嘉哦。
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. You have a new spell to teach me, Professor?
Yes, the transformation spell. But first, attend my transfiguration class.
Beautiful.
Goodness. Settle down. Settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do. It beautifully done. Class is dismissed. And remember, now is not the time to ease off your studying. OWLs will be here before you know it.
Revelio. Protego! You wanted to discuss my program?
I did. And frankly...
Thank you, Professor.
As I suspected they would be. Of course, the guide is... Deke tells me you captured a unicorn and brought it back to the Room of Requirement. Protecting so rare...
Thank you, Professor.
I will say, was your visit to the kitchens and the Hogsmeade graveyard with Nick to bribe a ghost for information connected in any way?
Not at all. I'm fascinated by ghosts.
I see. I admire your... It'll be the end of the year in no... I'll provide a final... Until then... If you wish to practice the spell you just learned, the training dummy... Glad to see you are paying close attention to my demonstration of the transformation spell.
Bombarda! Defender! Expelliarmus!
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the open, just north of the Forbidden Forest.
Bombarda! Expelliarmus!
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
I remember our meet mentioning something about gobbledygook.
Professor Weasley transfigured the book with all her test answers into an owl to stop student...
Hello, Gareth.
Unfortunately, no. In fact, I was only testing a new recipe in a most...
If you're setting things on fire, then...
That's exactly what I'm... Can't let the doubters sway me when they taste my... Oh, that gives me...
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
Revelio. Hello, Nellie.
The Daedalian keys are back.
The what keys?
The Daedalian keys. Surely you've seen them flying about. Rumor is that a former headmistress, Professor Mole, Professor Black couldn't be... You should try to catch one.
Why would I do that?
Each key will lead you to a lot, if you can manage to get...
Why would Professor Molg?
What I heard is that it had something to do... He's a poltergeist.
Surely you will be trying...
Perhaps you'll have...
Perhaps I'll give it a...
I hope you do. I hope you follow a few keys at least. If you manage to open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find, if anything.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
I can't believe we found ourselves trapped in that scriptorium. Never again.
Reparo!
Reparo! Reparo. Error. 真高哦。
bother. A Daedalian key. I wonder where it might lead me. Accio.
在哪里？在哪里？
Revelio.
储备啊，这难找哎。是这个、哦。
There's the cabinet. How do I get this key in there? Brilliant.
是啊。
An old coin. Perhaps Nellie knows what it means. Revelio.
Hey, 老师。
Professor Shah.
It is increasing. But if you... we are...
Am I right in thinking?
Of the many others, do not confuse astronomy.
You mentioned a...
Long...
Thank you, Professor.
I am glad.
Oh.
带着标志返回那里，那边，那里。哎呀，
Lumos. Revelio.
Oh, my exams. Not a one of them deserves more than a T.
And it's getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the catacomb.
Ronan's testing on Accio, and students are summoning objects right and left. Nearly lost an eye to a rogue quill.
Were you able to follow one of the Daedalian keys?
Hello, Nellie. I managed to get a Daedalian...
Brilliant! What?
A curious token?
Looks like a griffin. I call them house chests. I do hope you continue on. For so much effort, the prize must be something grand.
I should see this through and find the Gryffindor house chest.
Hey, 大的。
Bombarder!
Another selection for you all.
Why do students always
Bombarder!
بلدي Gryffindor.
I've no doubt the flat will be remembered.
This seems I'll need to find more house tokens if I'm to open this. Quite a few by the look of it.
15还要15枚，靠，好累哦。
As a Muggle Ball, I used to feel I had a lot of work to do if I wanted to catch up to the other students. Now I realise that no particular group of wizards has the monopoly on skill.
When my grandfather went to this school, Dilys Derwent was the headmistress. Marvellous healer, apparently. Very highly regarded. Bet she did better in potions than I did in herbology.
Why won't she just let us use gillyweed? What's the point of even learning about herbology if we can't get ourselves into some trouble with gillyweed? If I haven't personally met a mermaid by the end of term, I can tell you I'll shine you.
I did tell you not to put too much dragon manure on your screech snap seedlings.
Any of you know where I can find some leaping toadstools?
Almost fainted trying to harvest a puffer pod the other day. Those spores certainly make you dizzy.
Going to harvest some knotgrass from the greenhouses today. Did you know that it's used in Polyjuice potion? Think it has something to do with being tied to another person.
I wish Professor Garlick would teach us more about flesh-eating trees. There seems so little about them. Perhaps one day someone will write a book on them.
Bombarder!
Professor Sharp terrifies me. He glanced sideways at me last week and I almost dropped an entire flobberworm into my cauldron.
Hello there. It's good black children are too young.
No wonder everyone wants to catch it.
I'd hate it if my father was headmaster.
Lumos!
Speaking of astronomy, I'm surprised you're not fixated on Venus. The amount of time you spend talking about to meet the car.
Sometimes I'm not fully sure if Ronin's teaching us a spell or having a practice himself. Don't you find? It's genuinely questionable as to whether the man's at Hogwarts to steer the next generation or to become the next Yorick the Oddball.
If I had to pick a favourite professor, I'd choose Garlick. Underneath that chipper persona lies a brilliant herbological mind.
Rumour is, Professor Hecat used to work for the Ministry. Or wonder what she did. I wish they'd allow us our pets from home. We have a crop called Mange.
Revelio! I suppose I'm not allowed up there.
Ah, 女生宿舍。
I can't go up there.
Shit.
Aloha Mora.
Aloha Mora.
Cannot win, but don't be shy, for I can't wait to watch you try.
Lumos.
Ah, 休息。好像在地震。Seals。哦。